bootleg podcasts, made for everyone, by anyone. You are listening to The Rating is Right, a game show podcast based around the movies you love and their ratings. Think The Price is Right with a lower budget, less Bruce, and no prizes. Introducing your host, Ian Crow.
It's the rating. It's the rating. Rating. It's the rating. It's the rating.
Welcome back to our special 10th episode of The Rating is Right, featuring our first ever guest, Zuky the Bookbum. If you haven't listened to part 1 yet, stop what you are doing and give that a listen, otherwise this will all be very confusing for you. Zuky is currently smashing their boys with 7 points, while George follows in second with 3 points, and Owen, as per usual, is trailing behind on 2. Who will come out on top as we go through 4 more films from Zuky's 5-star rated films on Letterboxd. So move on to the 5th movie.
Totally trusted my memory on that. Two flukes.
We're going to go to Wes Craven's Scream next. The original.
What?
The original
You
title.
gave that 5 stars. Sorry.
Absolutely, I gave that a 5 stars.
We were talking about this yesterday, I think, because we said about what was the original title of Scream, and you got there and said it's a scary movie, hence why scary movie is called Scary Movie. So, Owen, straight to you. Wes Craven's Scream.
Neve Campbell is so hot in this film.
That's your takeaway.
Yeah, that's my takeaway.
That's your
Genuinely.
takeaway.
Neve Campbell is hot.
Campbell.
When we first,
When
we first met each other, I think we were talking about like horror and stuff because obviously I'm into it, and I said about Scream, and I genuinely one of my first memories of something Owen said was like I had the biggest crush on Neve Campbell. Like that's why I loved those films, is because she was in it.
Like you had a crush?
Oh no, he still
a
probably
crush?
has, but
Owen watches Wild Things every night.
Oh my goodness, for Matt Dillon.
Yeah.
And Kevin Bacon.
It's funny that Zuky give this a 5 stars, and it shows how far it's fallen, the franchise, because what did we go to see, Scream 4?
no, Scream 5.
6 has came out.
The one that had
this year.
Courtney Cox and
David Arquette.
David Arquette in it. I gave it 2.
Is it Ana de Armas?
No.
No.
Who was the girl?
Jenna Ortega.
Jenna
I gave it
Ortega,
2.5.
that's
I
it.
hated it.
I quite
like
enjoyed
it.
it, but I wouldn't just knowing it. Obviously,
We hated it that much, like halfway through we just give up even like trying to like follow the plot. We were just like whispering amongst ourselves, but we were in like a 2-seater away from everyone, so it wasn't being rude.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
like in the cinema.
I know
I've seen
exactly.
that.
I know what you're like. I've experienced probably only the second time that I'd been to cinema with you, and you fully told off about like a pair of kids.
A couple of teenagers
showing
in
the
Barbie.
Barbie. You're like, excuse me, can you stop being so rude?
The words he used was, can you stop being so immature whilst sat watching Barbie?
I'm pretty sure when you grow up. Grow up. Right, Scream. Is it, Owen, in your opinion, one of the greatest horror movies of all time?
It is good. I love the bit where they
We were
start...
talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
And he's like, my mum's gonna be so mad.
When they start stabbing each other. And I was trying to do his voice. The guy who plays
Matthew
Shaggy.
Lillard.
Yeah.
Because we've got Neve Campbell for the boys and we've got Matthew Lillard for the girls.
Ah.
So beautiful.
That, only a few years after that, he was doing Scooby-Doo. I feel like
You're joking.
No, I'm not joking. There is a whole cult following for Matthew Lillard
He's a
on
good-looking
TikTok
guy.
as well. What a babe.
He's not a
He's-
babe.
I wouldn't say
He's
he's
not
a
a
babe.
He's
He's
tall
not
as well.
object-
It
Is it more the personality of Matthew
Yeah,
Lillard?
he's like
It's not.
kooky and quirky, and
Yeah.
he's like,
He was perfect for Shaggy.
as
Oh,
we
he's
also-
perfect for
Shaggy.
Shaggy. Yeah.
As we all know, in this room, I have, no offence, Owen, a little bit of taste for slightly stranger looking men. So Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, you know that Owen, but he's actually 4 foot tall. 3 foot on his legs.
Imagine a hairy thumb.
the beard's the rest of the 1 foot he's got, so.
Oh, it's me, isn't it?
Scream, yeah. I asked you a question whether you think it's one of the greatest horror movies of all time.
That's not fair for me to decide because I don't watch a lot of horror films.
I mean, it's your personal opinion now.
It's fair for you to say.
It's fair for you to say
I like
because it's
it.
your opinion,
I
isn't
like
it? So-
it. It's not one of them films I'm like...
Would you say, what would you give it rating wise?
I don't rate films. You know
Yeah, but I bet I could look on your Letterboxd right now.
Pull it up.
One of the ones.
Pull up.
I'll put up and have a look
Yeah,
and see if
if you put up
Owen has rated Scream, and that might help you with your. No, you haven't rated Scream.
Oh.
I've rated one of the more recent ones.
Neither's George. So I just want to maybe just jump ahead of him.
I've only had Letterboxd for about a year.
When I first did, I literally went through my whole entire
No,
DVD
as
Blu-ray
I
I did it in
collection.
2 days, and I
Yeah.
just went through all my
Zig's mum
films
did about 1,500 films in
in one
evening.
night. Yeah.
As
Oh
I've
my
told
God.
you, I will only rate as I watch.
Oh no, I
Because
back,
I
yeah,
can't,
I backdate rate.
I can't trust my brain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
And
I
you can
get
mood
that.
watch as well.
Yeah.
So, Owen, you clearly like Scream for Neve Campbell. Do you like it for any other reasons?
What, Neve Campbell?
No, do you like Scream for any other reason apart from Neve Campbell?
I like the name Neve. I always said if I had a daughter, I'd name her Neve. But then when I told Zuky that, she was like, absolutely not.
That's a little bit weird, though. You think,
It is a
why,
bit weird,
why did
yeah.
you name me Neve after this actor who
It's how spelled N-E-V-E as well, the American way.
N-E-V-E.
Yeah, so it's not even the proper way. So.
It's N-E-V-E, right?
No, it's N-E-V-E.
It's N-E with the E's got a dash in it.
/ It's got to be high though, because I mean, it spawned a whole fucking franchise of them.
But
It's
is it?
terrible.
But the question is it higher than Donnie Darko on 80?
No, and if it is, I'm getting up and leaving right now.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm going to go and see the room and do.
Oh, you're gonna sit in the other room. You're not actually leaving the
Crossword.
house. You're just
Be
You
quiet
could
in the
drive
room
home.
when you finish filming.
Good
Because...
party.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No.
Okay.
It's not like your competition or anything.
I'm,
you know?
I'm going 82.
82.
82. It's going to be hot, isn't it? Because they made 4 other trying to recapture Lightning in a Bottle.
Maybe 5 more.
5 more.
5 more.
What, is there 6 total?
There's another one coming.
Is the new one the 6th one?
Yeah.
I can't keep up.
Zuky is the best one of the franchise.
Yeah,
right?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
So what Owen was saying about wouldn't answer on is it one of the best horror films of all time? And no,
Is it a horror film though?
It's no.
Is it not a
See, this is
thriller?
what I'm
It's a slasher
saying.
film.
It's
This
a
is
slasher film.
this
but
is
it's
where I'm
also-
at, right? So it's not the first of its kind in terms of a slasher film. There were slasher films fucking years and years before. But I feel like it amalgamated the slasher horror genre with the comedy horror genre so perfectly well. It was like the beginning of its era, and then all of these other sort of horror / comedy things, and it spawned Scary Movie as its own genre.
Yeah, he created a whole new franchise.
Scary
of
Movie is
spoof
good.
movies that
Yeah.
didn't really
The original.
exist.
So it is. I feel like it is just one of those impeccable films, and it's one of those things that it's one of those films I quote all the time, where they do the thing where he's like, "Oh, if you don't want to die in a horror film, don't do this and don't do that." And it's like, don't tell someone you'll be right back because you'll never be right back. And then that guy goes, "I'll be right back," and he like walks out of the room. It's just there's so many iconic bits.
Do
in
they
that film.
say it's going to be a screamer in the film, or have I made that up?
He does. Napula does say.
He does say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but I am going to go lower than Donnie Darko.
Yeah. On 88. Yeah.
What
gonna
have
go?
you said? 82.
82. Yeah.
Can I just say,
That's a good
the
score.
use of the word amalgamated was perfect there.
Thank you.
We were on this podcast.
That's something Simon could speak properly on this
Yeah.
podcast. Oh, well, I'm half from George.
I just tried.
The other half of the podcast, yeah.
So I'm going to go lower. And Owen, I feel like Owen's score is pretty good because he has a good mindset. It spawned all of these films. And I feel like I have a good mindset in the fact that it spawned then spoof films about the genre.
That was a good observation.
But I'm going to go 77.
77, so yeah.
And George has just gone, because he was going to go 77 too.
It's thrown George off. So, George, like we said, you haven't got a rating on Letterboxd of Scream.
Yeah.
But has it been a while since you watched the film?
It has been a while.
And you were shocked that I gave it a 5.
I was shocked they gave it 5 just because I completely agree with everything that you've said, and I completely agree with everything that Owen has said. But I think I didn't come away from it going, "Oh my god, mind blown, revolutionary." That sort of thing. I can understand, like, with hindsight, looking at it and going, "Oh, actually, it's an important film in
But
terms
I don't
of
look
history."
at it like that. I came out of it when I first watched it, and I was like, I don't know, 15, 14, 15. I wasn't viewing it from that viewpoint. I was viewing it from, like, that was so entertaining.
So would you give it 5? So you'd give it 5 stars straight out of it?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
It was a good film for its time as well.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have thought that when I was 14, 15.
I think the important thing to remember, like, at the time was, I think, 96, 95 it came out. Like, you'd already had the likes of Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street movies all had multiple sequels, and they kind of become big franchises. And the kind of slasher horror at the time was kind of like overdone. The fact that we got to a point when early 90s and Nightmare on Elm Street it got a lower rating in America than Mrs. Doubtfire. It got a 12 rating. Mrs. Doubtfire originally got a 15 rating. So it got to the point where all these slasher movies became so tame, and they weren't kind of doing what they were supposed to do. And then Scream came round, and it wasn't necessarily massively altering what we'd seen before, but enough to kind of give it a new breath of life, I guess. So George, give me, obviously it's been a while since you've watched Scream, but from your knowledge and what you can remember, what do you think the rating of Scream would be? And just to let you know, guys, obviously no one can see George's face right now, but he is. He's stressing.
He's
I am,
thinking.
yeah.
He's stressing.
I am hands on head. It's been so long since I was losing that.
This is a new feeling, George.
I know.
And I took your score.
No, I know.
Without me needing to.
I know. I know I'm second and not losing, but second is just first loser. So, Owen, what did you give it?
82.
82. Too high. So I have to go lower than 77.
I mean, you don't have to go lower.
No, I have to.
You go what you think
I have
is
to.
right.
Again, I know Hereditary did really well for a horror film in the eyes of critics, and I know that Scream is like one of a kind in a sense. However, I can't see it being received ultimately well by critics. So I'm going to go lower, and I'm going to go lower than Zuki as well, and I'm going to go down to 75. I'm going to go within 2 because
That's not low.
75.
I'm going to go 75.
Okay, you're going 75. Okay, well, you're all right with it being lower. George is the closest.
Yes.
So he gets to 2 points. So he's now on 5. Suki is on 8. And Owen is on 3.
She's so far ahead.
The actual score for Scream is 65.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
cool.
So, yeah, not particularly high. But we will move on to a film that has been briefly mentioned in podcasts already. The classic Rosemary's Baby. Another 5-star Zuki movie. So, Owen, you did talk about briefly, you did watch Rosemary's Baby for the first time recently, and what were your thoughts on it?
I was blown away by Mia Farrow's performance.
It's just incredible, isn't it?
Oh my god, I was so reluctant to watch it for years because I didn't want to support Roman Polanski's work, but Zuki finally convinced me to watch it. What were the conditions?
And I would just like to say, I also don't support Roman Polanski's work. I'd like to put that out there. We all know.
Is he a nonce or something?
Yes,
Okay.
he's exactly that.
He raped the child.
But Rosemary's-
Oh,
He fled the country.
damn.
Yeah,
This is
he's
like
they
in the
did all sort of
70s.
justice for it. He's an absolute
And Jack Nicholson's bald as
worst.
well.
But it's one of those films that I watched it years ago.
He was in prison.
And also one of my favourite books of all time again. And the film is pretty much taken exactly from the book. Exactly.
Sorry to interrupt. Can we play a game of guess how many copies of Rosemary's Baby Zuki owns?
Book-wise.
So, book-wise, I'm going to go with 7.
I'm assuming it's variant covers, right?
Yes. We had a conversation about it and you were like, there's no point.
I reckon 4.
And all the ones she has, there's still one she wants.
Oh, there's still a few.
Oh,
more.
really?
There's still a
There's
few.
one
I
that it's
want.
specifically that you want.
Do you know how
Oh,
many
I've
she
got-
has?
Yeah, I've counted them.
Oh, how many?
How many was it?
I think like 7.
Oh,
There is. I think
do I
there's
get 3 points?
6
for that?
upstairs and there's one downstairs. I
I'm
think
unsure
one
because
upstairs.
there's a load upstairs and then there's definitely one
There's
downstairs.
one-
Is it IRA 11?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Era 11. I don't know.
Ira?
I think it's Ira.
Ira.
But I see
because
people.
like that Evolution film, there was a character called Ira.
I'd
Yeah.
say Ira as
Either
well.
way, the film is like... I nearly stood up and applauded at the end. I said to Zuki the day after we watch it again.
You needed the American audience reaction to stand up and clap in.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing.
Oh.
So I was so anti it for so long, and I
In my own
completely
time.
understood
And you know,
why.
okay, I'll allow that.
And the terms were that we would start watching The Boys.
Yep.
So we did start watching The Boys,
Oh,
and now
yeah,
I
okay.
love that too. So it's all it's a win.
Everybody
all
Alright,
round.
everybody wins. Yeah.
I didn't realise, I forgot how long it was, because again, it was one of those films I'd only watched once when I was about 15, and it just absolutely blew my mind. And then I watched it for the second time the other day when I watched it back. So I've only watched it twice, but it is a 5-star film.
My favourite thing about films like that is guessing who's still alive from the cast.
Yeah, you did that the whole way
What a
through.
fun little
Well, it's like what, like,
It's like
what year did Rosie's Baby come out? I'm trying to, is it
71?
Like, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
early 70s, isn't it?
I think
Yeah.
it's 69.
Or
it came
69,
out.
yeah.
It's like
Late
there's people in
60s.
it who are like 60, and you're like, there's just no way they're still alive. And you look them up and it's like they're like 98 and still going.
And the fact is, like, 55 years ago that came out. It's just, it's fucking incredible. I feel like that is so timeless as well.
Mm.
Um,
The acting is
that is
Mia
just-
Farrow is so good at it.
Yeah.
Where she becomes pregnant and she starts to like become more and more pale and like washed out kind of look.
I don't think that was her.
No, I mean, yeah, I know.
More pale.
But like,
Incredible acting. Changes the colour of her skin.
but that dynamic of the film where she starts to show like she's in like terrible pain and they're giving her the, what do they call it in the film?
Just the like little juice that she has.
Yeah, the
Special.
yeah. Oh, it's so good. And I'm not really like going into detail about what I liked about it. I said earlier about the cradle at the end. When she enters the room and the big black cradle is just there. You say you haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
That's awful because that's such a spoiler for you. I feel really bad.
Yeah, well, don't say more because I feel like this is one that this is obviously another film that George hasn't seen. But...
I know the premise and the plot and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
Because I'm fairly certain Amy's read the book. And
the book's quite short, isn't it?
It was one of my mum's like favourite films, and she spoke to me when I was little about it a lot.
Mm.
Oh yeah, this very like religious stuff.
Yeah.
When I say little, I don't mean
With
like
the
a
devil.
child. I mean like teenager. Just
As soon as George was born, you have to see Moses.
It's all about the devil.
Great. It's on my Letterboxd list.
so don't worry about like spoiling it. Or
So is it a
anything
film religious people would like?
No.
No.
No,
Absolutely not.
Not at all.
Yeah, but then gives
An
credence to the fact
Antichrist.
that there is like Satanists out there and stuff like that, and they love all of that.
Oh, and it's just so good how the film goes on and all the things start happening, and then they look at Time magazine and it says God is dead on
Yeah.
it. Oh, so good. Anyway.
Anyway, oh right, yeah. Give me a rating. So do you feel like it's well? First of all, is it higher than Scream on 65?
Yeah, it's higher.
Definitely higher.
This is what I'm coming in with confidence.
Okay. What are you
I
gonna
watched it like 2 weeks ago.
What are you gonna go with? Give me a number.
9-0.
90.
It's honestly, it is one of the best films. It's not very often you watch a film and you immediately like, that's one of the best films I've
This
ever
is
seen.
the whole issue with Roman Polanski, is that what an absolute... I mean, of course the Antichrist could make a great film about the Antichrist. All his films are just impeccable.
I felt the same watching The Pianist about 4 years ago. Me and Ruby watched it together. So, Owen, you've gone with 90 as a score, so you've gone higher.
Can I just say, finish what I was saying, that it's not...
Depends on what you're going to finish.
It's not very often you watch a film and you're immediately just like, oh, is how dumbfounded was
You
I?
were dumbfounded.
I was like, what
I was
the
really
hell? That was
worried he wasn't
incredible.
going to like it because you'd been so opposing to watch it for so long, and I completely understood why. And I hadn't seen it for so long that I was like, is it just like bigged up in my mind? It's actually not that good. And
I got adrenaline.
And then it was like 2 hours long. I thought, oh god, is he gonna like think, oh, it's just too long?
I love it when you see something for the first time and
Yeah.
you enjoy it so much, and it's just like, this is going to be something I enjoy for the rest of my life now.
Mm.
It just felt like immediately like something special to me, and because it's so special to you as well, it meant more as well.
That's cute.
Oh.
Okay, so it's gave it a 90, and I do agree that it's higher than Scream.
On 65, yeah.
How? I don't know. It's such a long time ago. How did the critics work back then? Was it exactly the same way? Like, how do we...
Pretty much.
How do we get a Metacritic score
there were
from
there
the
were less
60s?
there were less of them back there.
Yes, I think with the historic movies, they do take original reviews from like newspapers, and they
Okay.
obviously then make the score
Yeah.
from those. But obviously, like I said, there's not as many publications in like 1969 as there are now.
Oh, and I can't go...
Do they take into account reviews? Like if somebody gives it a
Well, like a
newer,
newer.
or like on an anniversary of the release type
I
thing,
don't
where
think-
people revisit and.
No, I think if there's a new version of the film, they have an anniversary. They will have a separate.
Oh, okay,
I
fair.
think so. Anyway,
You should put your house on it.
I don't have a house to put on it. I'll put Owen's house on it. So if you want to come repossess, it's Owen's house, not mine. There's no risk in that. So Zuki, you said you still think it's higher. You think it's higher than 65.
I do, and just during that discussion, I've actually decided I think that it's higher than Owen's score.
Really?
I don't know why.
Oh.
Because I was going to go 89, and then I realised I can't. So I'm now going to go, for some reason, the reason I don't now think it's lower, weirdly, than 989, which is where I'm at. So I don't think it's as high as 90, but then I don't think it's as low as thingy. So I'm actually going to go higher, which makes absolutely no sense, I know.
Well, you're all winning currently, so stick with what
Yeah,
you're
you can-
clearly doing.
and
You're
you
doing
can
something
transcend
right.
it.
So.
I feel like it was well received when it came out. It's well received years later. It's well received now, despite everything with the director. So I'm going to go 92.
92. Okay,
We're gonna box Owen in.
Georgie boy,
Yeah.
how are you going to play this, mate? Because you're training currently.
Yeah. So when everybody was talking, I was very much like I feel like it was very well received, but I feel like going into the 90s just seems. I know I haven't seen it, but that just seems so high. It's such a big number.
It's really. I mean, it can go that high. I mean,
Yeah,
it can go
it
to
definitely
100.
can. But I think it has to be higher than 65.
65.
higher
Yeah.
than 65. I was originally going to go like 82. That's kind of the number I prepared in my head. And then as people were talking, I was like, oh, maybe I should shove that up a little bit. Now that Zuki's got into the 90s, I feel like I just need to box Owen out and I'll be absolutely fine. I'm not going to go one lower than
Don't
because
go-
that would be me.
No. Well, yeah.
But two lower.
I think you're pushing out a little bit here, George.
But then what happens if it was 91 and me and Owen were both equally
You can both share the
equidistant?
points.
Yeah, you both share the points. Yeah, you both get the points.
Yeah. I'm going to say, fine, you're calling me a pussy for going to 88? 87.
So you've gone 87. So you're all right with
It's definitely higher.
with being
65.
higher. Zuki's the closest.
For fuck's sake.
Was it 95?
It's 96.
Oh, I was going to say 95!
96.
And that is a justified score.
That is
It
a justified
I was
score.
going to
Watch
say
this
95.
96.
I still get the points, though.
Incredible. So with 2 rounds to go, Zuki in the lead with 10, George on 6, Owen on 4.
Oh my god.
Let's go on to the next one. Now this is one that
We're going left field.
I haven't actually watched, but I have.
Oh my
watched,
god, a film you haven't
But
seen.
I have watched the original.
Oh.
It's the
Oh.
remake of the film. Same director.
Ben-Hur.
Funny
Games.
Funny Games.
Yeah. I've seen the first one.
Michael
as well.
Haneke, is that right? Yeah, Michael Haneke.
And he shot the German version. Is it German?
German, Austrian.
Yeah, German also.
German, Austrian.
Anyway, he shot that film first, and then he thought, you know what? I want the English audience to get in on this, or like the English speaking audience to get in on this. So he shot the same film, scene for scene, exactly the same, with American
Well,
actors.
as far as I'm aware, he originally wanted to do it in America. He wanted to be like an English language movie, but just couldn't. And then, like Zuki said, and then did it completely again, like shot for shot with an American. Or it's got Tim Roth, Naomi Watts. Always forget the guy who was it Michael Pitt? Michael Pitt.
Yeah.
I don't know
And
why.
Brady Corbett.
Yeah, so it's got a really good cast. Like I say, I haven't watched this version of Funny Games. Owen, have you watched any version?
Also,
of
I would
Funny
just like to say this is in my top 4
Is
on
it?
Letterboxd.
Is it? I'm trying to.
Can you give us just a quick breakdown, like synopsis?
Yeah, give us a synopsis.
Without spoilers,
It's quite hard. Yeah.
So, two guys.
I mean, go spoilers. I don't think.
Two guys turn up at a family's holiday home, and wreak havoc. Is the non-spoiler version of the synopsis.
Is it like what kind of a film? Like horror?
Psychologically,
Psychological, yeah.
it is a horror, but it's not like gory, brutal. It's
Like
yeah.
suspense.
It's kind of
suspense, psychological suspense.
Yeah,
would be
I think it's
good.
one of those movies where there's times where you feel quite uncomfortable,
Right.
and you kind of watch on like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like it's say it's not, oh fucking, like you know, jump out your seat, but it's
Okay.
like, well,
It's like it's another one of those things where you end it and you go, oh my god.
So when Owen said
Right.
earlier, I forgot what film it was, where you kind of felt a bit sick, and you kind of watch that and you feel like deep in your stomach, you're a bit like, oh what? Because the original always feels like you're watching like kind of raw footage of something.
It's a home invasion.
It's a home invasion, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I have seen the original, but I've only seen it once, and I've watched the American version, Funny Games US. I've watched it, I'd say 40 times.
Is it called Funny Games or Fun and Games?
Funny
Funny
Games. Funny Games.
Funny Games.
And I originally I watched the American remake first, and I watched it in my sort of like weird insomniac teenage period of my life at like 3 o'clock in the morning on my laptop by myself, like on a Thursday night sort of vibe.
Standard.
And
Standard.
fully gave me the absolute creep. So even though it's not a horror film in the like jump scare
Yeah,
type
yeah.
horror paranormal, one of those films that just really digs into you and sticks in there, and it's just like, God, that's so dark.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So synopsis based, that's kind of what it is. Owen, have you watched Funny Games?
I'd never even heard of it until I met Zuki, and then she told me all
And
about
I was
it.
like, can we watch it? And we haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
We have watched a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
though. No, I've never seen it. I don't really have anything to say about it either.
Do you want to give me a number? Is it higher or lower?
It's got to be, come on.
Then
It's got to be, come on.
96.
It's lower.
It's lower.
Let's go with 65.
You're
Oh, that's a
going
good
65
guess.
lower. Zuki, the only other person apart from myself who has watched Funny Games, also haven't watched the remake.
Is there any reason you haven't watched the remake, or is it just because you're like, well, I watched the original, I don't need to watch it?
I only watched the original last year for the first time,
okay.
so it's quite a recent
Yeah.
one.
Did you like the?
Yeah, I really liked it. I think it's like say one of the ones that they kind of just stick with you for a little while, and it's one of those ones where you're kind of like, oh, we're getting to the end, and there's some kind of conclusion. Just throws out the fucking window, and more happens. You're like, oh, I can't bear more.
Yeah.
But I think maybe because knowing it's like a shot for shot, I just think, is there much point in watching
I
the
get
remake?
that.
But I think at some point in the future, I do want to watch it just to.
Is it just a different cast? It's the exact same.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
different
exactly the
casts.
same
Yeah,
film.
different casts.
So can you have a preference of one or the other?
Yeah,
if it's, if it's shot for shot.
I feel like I know a girl on my Instagram who's watched both of them and she prefers the original. And I would say, I feel like it's probably just what you watch first and what you get attached to.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
So I prefer the American
Yeah.
version of it just because that's the first one. And I love Tim Roth. So,
Are the performances pretty like for like?
yeah, I mean, I would say so. I mean, I guess the only thing is because it's, I can't remember, German, Austrian, like
Yeah.
that. The actors obviously aren't as big, so they
Mhm.
might not actually. They might not say that they're bad actors, but like
I suppose
someone
you
like
wouldn't
Tim
know,
Roth.
would
Yeah,
you?
that's true. Also, for someone like Tim Roth, who's such a well-established
Yeah,
actor. But I would, to be fair, I would probably say that they feel the same.
Okay.
We
fine.
were right by saying German Austrian because on his bio for Michael Haneke it says German Austrian.
No, that's
filmmaker.
okay.
So
That's okay.
I would say it's interesting that you say about like because obviously when you watch it and you know that Tim Roth and Naomi Watts, you know they're like established actors,
Yeah.
and you know it's obviously it's not a real thing that could be happening. But when I was watching the German version, because I didn't recognise any of the actual cast.
It's a snuff film.
Yeah, it's like, and the weird thing when I read up about Funny Games, the original one as well, that the majority of the cast have all died since
Oh, really?
the film
Oh,
had been
interesting.
made in like the last kind of 5-10 years from the film being finished. So for a film that came out, I think 97, 98, for the majority of them all to have been dead. It's really weird because you don't know them. I feel like I was a lot more in it.
I love shit like that.
It's really weird. It's really weird. But so what? So remember to the American one. So what do you feel like the rating would be? Higher or lower than 96?
I feel like it was really average. I don't think that it was necessarily particularly well received.
So I think it was really average, says the person who gave it 5
I
stars.
know.
In terms of
I-
critics, you think?
I think it's impeccable, but I think critically it was just one of those sort of, oh, this horror film came out and it was okay. Go watch it in the cinemas maybe if you can be bothered. And you said what, 65?
65.
That's a good
It's
score.
a good score.
I'm going to go 69.
69.
Oh, that side of it.
That's our first 69.
Whee!
We need like a 69 button on a
Yeah.
stand.
Well, no,
or
earlier
something, don't we?
You
Yeah.
did say post 69 and
I-
pre 69.
Yeah, Owen, when
Oh,
you said that, Owen looked at me like, what?
I was thinking of the mess.
Well, pre-69.
Right, so Georgie boy.
The excitement and
yeah.
the clarity afterwards.
Yeah.
I just want to say you are 4 points behind Zuky at this current moment in
no.
time. So this is a big moment for you because you are ahead of Owen.
Yeah.
You haven't watched the movie again. So.
No, I have not. Honestly, never heard of it until you literally mentioned it.
Oh, there we go. You've learned
So
something
I'm
today.
learning things.
Great.
But like a home invasion film in the 90s, I think it can't be that great. I mean, the person that gave it 5
It's not
stars
the
said it was...
90s.
Well,
You
the original's
spoke about
90s. The
Scream
original's
earlier.
90s.
Oh, sorry, the original.
The new
90s.
one was 2007, I
2000.
think.
Are we doing the remake?
We're doing a remake, yeah.
Oh, 2007.
Because Zuki hadn't actually rated the original on Letterboxd, so hence why.
I mean, yeah,
did
fine.
the,
I'll stick with...
Hence why it's the same thing. You're saying
Hence.
why.
why?
Hence
Yeah,
why.
that's my like one pet peeve when people say hence why. I'm like, it's hence or why.
Hence.
Can't be hence
There you
why.
go,
You're
you
saying
heard
why.
this. You heard it here first.
I feel smart for once.
So 2007.
2007.
So this is 2007. Oh. No, that doesn't really change anything. Fuck it. I think Zuki's gone the wrong way of 65.
Zuki went 60. Oh, so you.
So I think she's gone higher than
right,
65 from Owen's score.
Right,
And
got you.
I'm going to go the other way. Obviously, it's lower than whatever the last one was. Rosemary's Baby.
96.
96. So
That's crazy.
I'm going to go down below 65, and I'm going to go 62.
62.
You could be bang on there.
Yeah,
You're just starting to crack.
You're
Serious
all right
facts.
with being lower. So you all get the 1 point. So I'll put your 1 point on for everyone. George is to close this.
Yes.
Is it like a 55?
It's 44.
Oh my god!
It's the lowest rated so far.
That is
It
low.
is low.
So
Is it bad? Or is that on
I mean,
what
I
you
haven't
said?
watched it. I feel like probably the general consensus from critics were that it's a pointless.
I get
It's
that.
a pointless film to have been made.
Remade,
And-
shot for shot.
And critics love the originals of foreign language movies. They don't. I
didn't even take that into
Remakes
consideration.
of foreign language movies never tend to be received particularly well.
Yeah, of course.
So, George, you made it very interesting going into the last round. Zuki's on 11, George's on 8, Owen on 5. So I'm going to shake up. I'm going to shake up for this last one. I feel like we've been on some very somber movies, some very dark movies. We're going to end it up on the animated classic Shrek. So Owen, you can definitely get involved. He's definitely not on his phone. Shrek is our last movie on Zuki's 5-star Letterboxd ratings. I feel like you've got a lot to say about Shrek.
I prefer Shrek too.
Okay.
And my mum.
You've got a lot to say about
Yeah.
Shrek. Instantly, I prefer Shrek too.
Yeah.
Shrek, come on, give me some of your favourite quotes of Shrek.
Oh, I'm an ogre.
Fucking put it on a t-shirt.
That's what he says, right?
I mean,
Obviously,
probably.
boy.
Ogres are like onions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get out of the swamp.
Yeah.
do
All of
it,
the classics.
do it like,
Oh, come on, you know I'm terrible at
do it like Michael Myers.
Get out of my swamp.
That's pretty good,
Not too
actually.
bad,
That was
actually,
pretty
yeah.
good.
Get out of my
I
swamp.
will be honest.
That's the Shrek accent.
Shrek.
That's what Scottish people call it.
That's the bootleg copy that you.
Is there one E in this? No, it's definitely Shrek.
That's probably how Jack pronounces it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jack, who's a devoted listener to us. So
Yeah.
Also, a Scotsman.
Yeah.
yeah.
So pronunciation would be.
Yeah.
What was I going to go from there?
I was asking you what your general thoughts.
Who
are.
knows what goes on in your brain, Owen?
Shrek's great, you know. It was one of them animated films that like broke the mold as well.
It definitely
Is that a quote from the song?
No.
Don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Back to the room when they hit the ground running.
Doesn't he say something about breaking the mold in that song?
I can't
Come and
remember.
make sense of the live for fun.
Uh,
My brain gets smart, so my head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see.
No, that's for always making in the backseat.
Thank you,
sure,
mate.
sure, go. I don't think so.
I don't
I will
think so.
Google the lyrics while you keep.
The
that
good
going.
lyrics, yeah. Keep saying us about Shrek, Owen, because I feel like this is your time to shine here.
Shrek. He's green. Great film. Good cast. Good characters. Who's your favourite character in Shrek, Ian?
Shrek, Gingerbread Man.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I like Lord Farquaad.
I'll tell you, I'll say Lord Farquaad is definitely a
He's pretty
favourite of mine, but the Gingerbread Man is, great. This is my favourite character.
Is he the one who says, eat me and spits at him?
Yeah, I think so.
Who's the one who
Do
has the
you
phone?
know
Pinocchio.
the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! The Muffin.
Is it Pinocchio who wears the thong?
That's the
But,
second one.
that's the
Is that the
second
second
one,
one?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I get the
Pinocchio's
first one and the
also
second
really,
one
really
mixed up
good
so
character. I think for me, watching that as like a kid, I was just like, what is
Yeah,
this?
it blew me away as
That's
well.
fantastic.
My favourite character is the Three Blind Mice, because Owen looks like one of them when he puts the sunglasses
Yes, he does.
I forgot they were in it.
Yeah.
I think that's so many characters.
Who wrote Shrek?
That's a really good
Very
question,
good question.
actually. I will find out.
Yeah. Only shooting stars break the mold.
There we go, I knew it.
Oh, that's not that. Love it.
Bonus point for Owen.
Thank you.
No, absolutely not.
I'm still going to come last, even if I get it bang on.
Yeah.
With a bonus point. 4 points will still put me last. We're just Googling who wrote Shrek.
Well, really interestingly, it's based upon the book by William Steig, because I didn't know it was based on a book.
Is he the guy who wrote Goosebumps?
It's an Stein. It's-
Steen and Stein.
As far as I remember, it's an illustrated book, and the images of Shrek are fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I think I've seen some.
Maybe we could put that in the poster for this episode.
Yeah, Photoshop.
But the
Oh,
writers that I've
fucking
looked, there's 2 or 3 writers, and there's some 4 people for additional dialogue. So it feels like there's a lot of people that were involved in it.
Yeah, that
But
makes
none of
sense
them
for
have
an
noticeable
animated
mention, really.
Did Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy have much creative input?
I feel like probably there's a lot of ad lib.
I was
They
gonna
would have-
say,
100%
they
a
would-
lot of ad lib
Yeah.
for that.
What other
Both
characters
of
are
them
there? What
did
other
that.
actors are in it?
You obviously got Cameron Diaz as Princess Fiona.
Who's
Vincent
Lord
Cassell is Monsieur Hood, which I didn't.
Oh, he's
Is
Robin
that Kelsey
Hood.
Lord Farquaad is is it Kelsey Grammer? No, it's John Lithgow. John Lithgow.
Oh, John
John
Lithgow.
Lithgow.
Who plays the fairy godmother in the second one? Or is that
Saunders?
Yeah, Jennifer Saunders.
Jennifer Saunders.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're talking
no
about the
real
first.
other big names.
Have you ever met anyone who doesn't like Shrek?
I've never met a single person.
Does Ruby like Shrek?
Oh yeah.
Some kids now
Don't get it.
don't like it. We did it. We did it as one of our Year 6 plays over lockdown, where we had to film it and send it out. And some of them, we watched it. Like, we told them what we're doing. We all watched it, and some of them afterwards, like, do we have to do that? It's so boring.
What?
Because I think there are so many like clips of it that they've seen.
Yeah,
They're like, I've seen that joke, and
Go back to watching 6-second videos on TikTok.
Well, exactly.
Twats.
Well-
You can cut out because they're probably your students and you're probably...
Oh no! They don't listen to this.
Ah.
Never am I letting them.
We're 10 episodes in,
Actually,
they're never
I'm
going to
not
make it this
gonna
far.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that yet.
What
It
was you
might
gonna
give
say?
Owen- No, because it might give you
That's
some
what I was gonna
ideas.
say.
Thanks, Aaron.
Just do a one-off episode.
She needs to
Get
cement the
everything
Absolutely
lead.
not. No, you give it a rating.
So go on, Owen. Yeah, give me a rating.
It's gonna be
for
high,
Shrek.
isn't it?
So higher or lower?
Higher.
The funny games on 44.
I would say higher than 45 for Shrek, but I do prefer Shrek 2,
Okay.
weirdly.
Okay.
I'm going to say...
Rating wise, are we going to go with
Rating-wise, I'm going to say 84.
84?
Fucking hell.
So 40 more than funny games.
Ooh.
Did you guys know, talking about Smash Mouth and All Stars in Shrek, it's obviously become very infamous from being in the film. But did you know that it was only used originally in like kind of like test screenings as a placeholder at the start of the film until they could find another song
Well,
to
They're
replace
like,
it?
this is so bad.
But also
We don't want it.
it tested so well, the film tested so well, and they thought, well, we'll just keep...
Wait, sorry, hang on. At the start of the film, like, what do you mean at the start of the film?
Well, no, it's starting to like they had it as like a start of the testers. I mean, sorry. So
Right.
it was a testers, like one of the first few tests they did of the film for people to kind of be like, what do you think of this?
It's relatively early in the film, isn't it? It's the sequence when he's in
It's when he's like washing it
in
and
the
shit.
portal.
Yeah. But they had every intention to replace that with something else. They were just
Can't
waiting.
get enough of you, baby.
So Shrek, right? That it has all of these very famous songs in it, but they're not actually the original songs, are they? So
No.
they're by other people because there's a Jeff Buckley song. Well, it's not a Jeff Buckley song actually.
Well, yeah.
It's Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Jeff Buckley's version
Alexandra
is my
Burke, isn't it?
favourite. But it's like that's just a random version of that song.
Yeah,
That's not
and
anyone.
I'm a believer it's
That's,
also by Smash Mouth
That's
as well.
Rufus Wainwright in Shrek, I think.
Yeah, but so that's not like a famous version of that song because
Yeah,
Leonard
yes, it
Cohen
is.
did it first, right?
Let it come in, yeah.
That's a Leonard Cohen song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, originally.
I believe so.
Yeah, so
but
that's really
Rufus-
famous. The
Rufus
Jeff
Wainwright
Buckley's
is very famous.
Yeah, but the Jeff Buckley version is
Smash Mouth
is
and
his
Shrek 2 as well.
version of it really famous?
I think so.
It's not,
I don't know if it was
can't
famous
get
before
enough of
Shrek.
you, baby.
Is it?
But-
Is Smash Mouth also? Have I got this completely wrong? I thought all of the songs in it, which are
Smash
famous,
Mouth
are
don't do
by
covers.
people that
All-Star
aren't
is,
aren't famous people.
Rufus
I thought.
Wainwright is so famous.
No, I get that.
I'll say Smash Mouth because
All Stars are original.
because they loved All
And
Stars
was
so
it
much.
them that did it?
Yeah.
Why did I think it was a cover?
Smash Mouth was
I
I'm a
don't know.
believer. Yeah, they asked them.
Then I saw
they asked them
her
to do
face.
that
I thought that was a cover.
because they liked.
Yeah,
Smash
I'm
Mouth,
a
And then
All
I
Stars
just
so much.
thought, that because that was a cover, which I thought was a cover, that they just used like the non-famous version of Hallelujah. I clearly got that completely wrong.
But what? I mean, I can see the logic, I suppose. It would save them a bit of money.
I
but
don't know why I thought that, but I think because I thought Leonard Cohen and Jeff Buckley are like the two people that did Hallelujah that got it really big.
I mean, I could be
Clearly I'm
completely
about
wrong,
that.
but it's not Rufus Wainwright.
Sorry, is this?
It's Gordon Light.
For Hallelujah
Is it?
in Shrek.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, performed by Rufus Wainwright.
When did he release his version?
But
Was it-
writer is Leonard Cohen.
Yeah, but but Rufus Wainwright's
Right.
one, when did it come out? Was it pre-Shrek or as a result of Shrek?
Well, Hallelujah.
Like, but his version.
His one was released in 2001,
Oh, okay.
Which is pre-Shrek, right?
which is
Who's when
Oh,
Shrek
just
came out?
pre-Shrek.
came out.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
so
did it for
he
Shrek.
did it for Shrek.
Rufus Wainwright's version appears on the soundtrack album.
I feel like I'm semi-right then. I'm going to go semi-right with that.
You can
Right,
be
okay,
semi.
yeah.
You can be semi.
Even though Smash Mouth's wasn't a cover.
Yeah.
I, for some reason,
But one of their songs was "I'm a Believer."
I believe it was a cover, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's definitely.
This is why I'm getting confused. Anyway, Shrek is brilliant. Obviously, I gave it 5 stars. And so the thing I wasn't going to say when Owen was doing his is that we watched a video recently.
Also,
that was-
Counting Crows did "Accidentally in Love." That's not a cover either.
I don't know. I'm so twisted.
I feel like we have no idea about the Shrek soundtrack.
I hear Hallelujah that's not Jeff Buckley and I go, well, all of them must be covers. Even though his was a cover too.
Yeah.
You also have a Jeff Buckley tattoo.
I do. I've got a couple. So what I wasn't going to say when Owen was doing it is we recently watched a YouTube video about the mania that Shrek caused just in the general consensus. So like McDonald's came out with Shrek-based things. Ketchup came out with green ketchup for Shrek.
All the merchandise.
All the merchandise, all these different food brands came up with Shrek food. So it was clearly well received. I mean, I guess that maybe means it was
a
well
culture
received.
switch, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah. Culturally, it was well received. I
Cultural
don't
reset.
know if that means it was
When it comes to animated
critically well
films.
received.
Before that, animated films were always the hero's journey, weren't they?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Shrek is the hero's journey, but
He
it's
is
a
the
twist
hero,
on it.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And what did you
Yeah.
give it?
84.
84.
Oh, I think that's too high.
What, for Shrek?
Critically, I think it.
How many Shrek films are there?
high.
5.
Oh, yeah.
But it depends if you include Puss in Boots.
It's a spin-off.
What about Puss in Boots 2?
Okay, I think 85. Did you say?
I said 84.
I think it's too high. I'm going 77
77. Okay.
again. Have I gone 77 before?
No, George did, I think.
You did 87, didn't you, for Red?
No, you did do a 77 because that's what I was going to say for one of them. I think.
Okay, go on, George. There's a film you can actually talk about. Shrek.
I fucking love Shrek so much. I think it's incredible. I think what it did for animation and DreamWorks is absolutely phenomenal. Like, it made them so much money.
Oh, yeah.
So much money.
It was huge.
Like, insane amounts of money. And it's one of those things where you just know everybody had a great time making it. Well, it seems that way anyway. This is where some stories come out where Mike Myers was a
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, actually, interesting.
First C-bomb.
none of them work together. They
Oh, yeah,
all, they all
obviously,
record their lines separately, which obviously is normally the case
Yeah.
for animated movies.
So
Yeah.
does that mean like they first got together when they were
At the premiere,
premiering?
yeah, John Lithgow has
Like
famously said that he loved doing it, but really, really wish he could have worked with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, like Mike Myers, really wanted to work with them, but
I'm surprised they
Obviously
didn't do a
did it
Donkey
separately.
spin-off.
But it's so it's incredible to think that they never worked together and yet
Achieve such greatness.
achieve such greatness. Like
So much chemistry.
so much chemistry. Like, that's the thing. It's
And
insane.
in the morning, I'm making waffles.
Exactly, and it's so quotable. It's fantastic. I think Owen's gone way too high because at
Oh,
the end of
no.
the day, it is
An animated
animated kids
Are you
film.
sticking the boot in? I'm dead last.
Sorry, buddy. I think Zuki's been pretty good on the 77. I need to get spot on.
well,
No, because even if I get spot on, if she's right,
yeah, she's
then I
still
fucking
won.
lose.
Yeah, so she's in a very good position right
So
now.
just for the
I'm
sake
so
of
stressed.
honour, I'm gonna say it is higher than Funny Games,
44.
higher than
I can't
44.
believe that.
I'm gonna say lower than these two, and I'm gonna say it's 72.
72.
I personally think it's much better, but I think critically for
72.
what it is, 72.
This is why you get the airbed and Ian and Ruby get the real bed.
yeah.
So before I do the score, I just want to give you some interesting facts on Shrek.
Oh,
I
yes,
haven't really
please.
done that on a few. So it was the fourth highest grossing movie of 2001.
Fourth.
Fourth highest grossing movie of 2001. It was nominated, which I always forget, nominated for an Academy for Best Adapted Screenplay.
Was it pre or post 9/11?
Random, but
Random.
It's the last bit of joy we had if it was pre.
April 2001 or May 18th, so pre 9/11.
It was a better world then.
Um,
That's where we peaked.
yeah. It's also the first animated film since Disney's Peter Pan to be to compete for the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival, which is insane.
that isn't okay. So
Insane.
Owen's
Maybe Owen's
got
got
the right
this one.
score.
Yeah.
What year did Wednesday come out?
So
What year did Monsters Inc. come out?
Later.
2001 as well.
Oh.
I think.
Really?
Yeah, let me just double check.
Yeah,
The
Shrek and
animation
Monsters
is
Inc. was
way
the same
better in
year.
Monsters
Monsters Inc.
Inc.
is 2001.
Oh,
What, they came out the same year? Was that pre or post?
It's different
Uh,
companies, isn't it? So
Pixar, right?
yeah.
Pixar. I mean, in the UK, it came out February 2002. So in the
So surely it'd be late.
States, it was
Post 9/11.
Post 9/11.
It's been interesting if it is.
Had to
It's
bring up
October
some
20, November 2nd, 2001.
Yeah.
Oh, I do everything
Pre and post 9/11. So going back to the scores, we've got a spot on.
No fucking way.
We've got a spot on.
If it's Zuky, I swear to God.
We have a spot on. It's Owen.
Oh, well done, Owen.
Thank
You
God.
were coming after me,
I
George.
know. I was putting the boot
That's the
in.
second time in this episode you've had egg on your face.
Wait, does that mean I fucking lost to Owen?
So Owen takes the 3 points. Zuki and George both get a point for it being higher.
Yes.
So the
Does that
final
mean I
scores
still
are
win?
Owen in third place on 8 points.
Whee, podium.
George in second on 9. Zuki is our winner
Oh,
on
well
our
done.
10th episode with 12 points.
What do you know? I know my 5-star films.
How
Apart from the
do you-
first two, we'll
to be
forget
fair, if you
that.
didn't win, like, fucking embarrassing.
I mean, it was looking really dire there for the first two films. But I was like, yeah, American Psycho is 78.
So it's true that the only way that Owen can break George's winning streak is by bringing his girlfriend onto the podcast. So Zuki has
for
won.
having me.
Congratulations. Thank you very much for,
Thank
for
you for
being
having
on the
me.
podcast.
I will happily come
Um,
back on with my 1-star films like John Wick.
Thank you, started. So, as you are the winner, Zuki, I'll
Let's
move
move
on
on to the
very
next.
fucking quickly. Very fucking quickly. As you never listen to our podcast, you probably don't know. But the winner of the podcast gets to give a film recommendation to us and the viewers of the podcast. So, what is your film recommendation for people to watch?
So my film recommendation, and I've just looked it on my Letterboxd, and you haven't watched this yet, Ian. So
Oh.
here's a recommendation
Oh,
for you.
okay.
Is Buffalo 66.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's on my list.
Which I watched. I would just like to say, and I hate to be this person, but I watched this years before bloody Wet Leg put it on their song. I've got Buffalo 66 on DVD. Yeah, bitch, I watched it in 2008. Okay, so like, I just think. I don't think, again, this is a little bit of a trend with me. I don't think Vincent Gallo is a particularly nice guy. He's the guy that directed it. He also stars as the main character in it. But it's got Christina Ricci in it, who I just think is absolutely stunning and fantastic, and she's just wonderful in it. The film is about, again, I've only watched this like twice in my lifetime, but he comes out of prison, I believe, and he wants to prove himself to his parents, so he kidnaps Christina Ricci and basically says, be my girlfriend for my parents and just like make them think that I'm a cool guy.
So basically what happened with you and Owen.
But he's not.
Sorry, I
like-
didn't catch that.
It's a bit of a weird one thinking about it, because I don't think she necessarily falls in love with him, but there's a little bit of like they grow a connection with each other, which thinking about it now, okay,
So, like,
a
Stockholm
little bit
syndrome.
weird, yeah. But I don't know, just something about the film. When I first watched it, I just really liked it. You can tell it's sort of a low budget film, and I just thought it was like really nice, even though it's not nice. It's one of those sort of films where you come out of it and you go, that was a good experience, but I don't know like how I feel emotionally about what happened all the way through it. But it in a good way. And the song Yes there's a song by Yes in it. That's the credit song. That's now one of my favourite songs because of this.
Right, okay. Oh, because of the movie. Yeah.
Because of the movie. That would be my recommendation.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thanks, Zig, for coming on. Really appreciate it. And
First ever
wiping the
guest.
floor with the boys, so girls rule.
Yeah.
So thank you all for listening to our very special 10th episode of The Rating Is Right. We are available on Instagram and TikTok for our socials.
And
Get all the updates, and YouTube now. Get all the updates on any new episodes that drop. We are on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts.
Not Apple yet, because
Not-
it's so complicated.
Not Apple. Sort it out. Make it easier. Just by searching The Rating Is Right, you should be able to search us on there. Give some of our older episodes a listen, and you can contact us on The Rating Is Right at gmail.com if you have any questions for us or any kind of thoughts on the podcast. So I want to say thank you to everyone again for listening. Thank you, George. Thank you, Owen. Thank you, Zuki. We'll see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
It's the rating. It's the rating. Rating. It's the rating. It's the rating.
The Rating is Right podcast is hosted by Ian Crow and co-hosted by George Robinson and Owen Cox. The show is edited by George Robinson with music by Will Butler. You can find the podcast on Instagram under the handle The Rating is Right, or you can contact the hosts on their email address, theratingisright@gmail.com, if you have any suggestions or want to discuss your thoughts on previous episodes. Thanks for listening.